Scotland is home to some of the best and funniest people in the world, and that's not me being biased because, well, obviously I'm Scottish, it's just a fact. But Scotland is also home to some of the biggest crackpots walking, and 3 months ago I decided to make a video that would change my life on YouTube forever. I called it Scotland's Biggest Degenerates, and today we're back for part 6. Now I have 3 cases for you, two of which were sent in to me by my lovely viewers. Now without further ado, because I'm so impatient, let's just get straight into it. Sheila Marshall. So Sheila Marshall is a 39-year-old woman from Fife who's also on TikTok. Now whenever I do a Degenerates video and I mention TikTok, you know how it's going to be. Now I'd never heard of her before, but according to this lovely lady who sent this suggestion in, she's a wrong one. And she hangs around and goes with beasts, aka predators, for my non-Scottish viewers. So the first thing that I did was I typed her name into Google and a few things came up. Now first there was an article from GB News from August of 2024 titled "Neighbour from Hell banned from accessing her own house after complaints from next door." Now looking at this title, I'm thinking, what the fuck? Like, it must have been really bad for her to get kicked out of her own house. So, Sheila went to court after she breached her ASBO, which is also known as an antisocial behaviour warrant, where she was told to hand her house keys into the police station. So she admitted to breaching the order by playing loud music, shouting and behaving in a manner likely to cause distress or alarm towards others. I also found another article from the Dunfermline Press. Now it was one of those ones that you have to subscribe to read the full thing, and I could not be fucking honest with that. But from what I gathered, Sheila and her partner got into a fight whilst in a line at a local pharmacy, and she kicked him. That's pretty much all I got. Next, I found a video that was posted on Red Rose UK's Facebook page. Now, if you don't know who Red Rose UK are, it's a large public database of abusers and offenders, yes, all kinds of abusers, and they pretty much expose them, like how I use my channel to expose them as well, pretty much. Now this video is a screen recording from one of Sheila's TikTok live streams, and I cannot lie, I cannot make out a fucking thing she's saying. But I do know that she's trying to protect her man, who is a predator.
Video, does that make him a fucking pedophile? Does that make him a beast? Does that make him a beast? No, fucking did I make him a beast. What makes people a beast is raping people. There you go then. Why you don't stand on me and then kill Einstein on me fucking car, huh? You, we want fucking car. I'm gonna fuck her. When the day does that make me be 240 and watching likers and a 2-minute video? Could you fucking have TVs and put that car and he's the newest victim? And I blame myself because I take them every time. My fault, not yours, and it's my fault when you're on the same offenders list. It's my fault. Fuck it all.
Like, surely she must have been on something for real. Like, I also saw somewhere that apparently she has kids, and I mean, if she's associating herself with beasts, I sure as hell hope the fuck not.
They outed me, and fucking outed me and my fucking past. Sick. No good. Bad. That's fucking bad. See last night I got outed, right? I got fucking totally outed, right? And see now, I don't want to be here. I've cut on my wrist. I don't want to be here. Why should I be here? You just told me to fuck. And 1K person was fucking part of that. And that's made me my fucking family. Wrong.
Now the final thing that I did was I searched for her name on TikTok, and what I found was mad. I mean, sitting on a live stream and saying that is just insane. I also found out that she dated Sam Craig, who is a known beast in the Dunfermline area. I need to stop saying beast, predator. Yeah. He was actually jailed for 14 weeks after he was caught following young girls around at a shopping centre in Fife and filming them. His TikToks also came up and they are cringy as fuck.
We were just kids when we first.
Never been more in love than I am right now. What the fuck? See, if anyone ever made a TikTok like that about me, I'd actually drop off the face of the earth, and I know that my girlfriend is watching this right now, so don't get any ideas, sweet cheeks, or you'll be sleeping in the shed. That's all I've got to say on the matter. It's also reported that she was with Gary Rankin at one point, who was actually convicted of rape. Jeezy peeps, man. I'm just going to move on to the next one. Thank you to the lovely woman who sent this one in. I know that you've been waiting quite a while for me to cover, Sheila, but yeah, thanks again. Shirley and Hannah Crawwell. I think that's how you pronounce it, I'm not 100% sure. So this one actually came up on my Facebook feed, but one of my viewers sent it in beforehand. Now, Shirley and Hannah are a mother and daughter duo from Galashiels, and they were blasted all over the internet for sharing deeply disturbing content online, which included like extremist content. So the pair praised Hitler. They posted like anti-Semitic, racist, transphobic, homophobic material. They are the lowest of the low, like the worst type of scum that's out there. What I found quite funny is that apparently they're Holocaust deniers, but they were online calling for another Holocaust. I don't know where these two went to school, but holy fuck. Like, I really hope they have access to books in prison, because they're gonna fucking need them. So Shirley, aged 51, and her daughter Hannah, aged 27, were like active members on extremist right-wing groups, like white supremacy groups online, and they would post things claiming like Hitler was trying to save us, and the need for a new Holocaust is never more urgent than now. Those are direct quotes. They also described those of a different race other than white as a different species, which is just so utterly disgusting. They also often used the N-word. And as well, Hannah, who used the online persona Hannah Hitler, called Jewish people the devil's children, and she wrote on a chat site, "I am disappointed Hitler never killed 6 million, even though there wasn't that many Jews at that time." And they also claimed that Jews were responsible for 9/11 and the COVID pandemic. According to court documents, yesterday, being the 6th of January 2026, the duo pled guilty to hate crime offences. So Shirley Crawwell was sentenced to 20 months behind bars, and Hannah Crawwell was sentenced to 16 months behind bars. Plenty of time to educate themselves, I reckon. Sohail Ahmed. Now, one thing that I absolutely love, not just because I'm a nosy bastard, is, you know, those exposed pages on Facebook? I've gotten a few like good degenerates for my videos from them, including Sohail Ahmed. So this was posted on the 17th of December 2025, and it exposes the dirty vile predator that he is. Now, Sohail Ahmed is a 52-year-old man from the Glasgow area. And back in August of 2023, police appeared at his property after he abducted and essayed a woman, trying to hide her in his flat. This was not his first victim, however. It was back in December of 2022. Ahmed took his first victim to the flat and essayed her while preventing her from leaving. The police were made aware of the second victim when her friend became concerned for her whereabouts and contacted them. Now, when officers attended the scene, Sohail claimed that he was alone, but luckily the officers didn't give up and they managed to find the woman, who was unconscious and hiding under a bed. No, she wasn't hiding, she was hidden under a bed, sorry. Crucial CCTV footage proved that the victim had entered the property but didn't leave. It was also reported that he's a former teacher, which is also terrifying. Now, he was found guilty after appearing at the High Court in Glasgow on the 3rd of March 2025, and he was sentenced to a minimum of 9 years imprisonment, and he was also given non-harassment orders in respect of his victims, and he was placed on the offenders register as well. Now, before I end this video, I want to talk about an amazing brand, Hassel. Now, this is not an official sponsor, this video is not sponsored, this is more of a collaboration, we'll say, and it's all around women's safety. So, I'm going to talk a little bit about the focus of their work and what they're aiming to do. So, Hassel was founded in October 2024, and their aim is to build awareness, create safe spaces and amplify voices to lay the foundation for change. Hassel are shifting the focus to society by partnering with schools, brands and organisations to create systemic change. They also have an ambassador platform in which I'm actually a part of. Their website as well is so easy to navigate, and they have so much information on there, including sections for men, teenagers and like training for employers under their quick links. So I encourage you to become an ambassador and take part in change for women's safety. I cover a lot of predators on this channel, like this one, so Hassel is a great brand to promote. If you've ever been in a situation like that, or like the ones I talk about, there is help out there. and you're not alone. It can be hard to speak out, trust me, I know. But that's all I've got for you guys today. Finally, we're back on schedule, and I look forward to the videos that I have in the future, because this is our year. As well, if there's anyone you would like to see me cover, you can email me or message me on any of my socials, which are linked below. And I'll do my absolute best to cover them on this channel. Whether it's a Scottish degenerate, internet degenerate, or just your crackpot neighbour. But yeah, as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.